This is Danny with QuadLugs, and this is the introduction to the adjustable motor mount. Here comes packed as two, like our normal motor mounts, or our standard motor mounts. And again, it comes with double the screws, so you always have a backup, and it comes with the screws to connect it to the arm. These mount the same as our swivel. You have to punch a slight hole through this, or punch a hole through it. It's like I was saying before, it's you can do it actually with a screwdriver, but I use an 1/8 inch bit, and you'll see the hole inside. Just stick your bit in there, and just a very little pressure, and it goes on through. And you have to do this on both of them. As I was saying before, you can actually do it with a screwdriver, or if you just get a bit, even by hand, you can see that you can push it through by hand. It's in the molding process, it doesn't go all the way through there, and we chose to do it that way, and it takes very little effort to get it through. The same on this piece here. If you can see that in there, there's a receptor for the nut, and you'll see the hole, and you just stick the bit in there also, and so you can just push it through by hand. You don't even need a drill for it. It's just a very light film on top, or piece of nylon on the top. So anyway, you get that done on both of them, and takes just a little bit here, and you're ready to put it together. There you go on that. That one's done, and let's see, yeah, that one's done. So we're good to go. And there might be a little bit of flashing on here you'll need to, take off, like if you notice that little piece there, but it comes off very, very easy. And excuse me. And what I normally do, like before I was saying, is that let me get this open here. I'll put a nut in here and kind of, you can do it a couple of ways, but I did that one pretty easy. It was pretty quick. Just kind of shake it around a little bit, and as you see, I hope you can see that it'll line itself up in the receptor there. And then I just put a piece of wood in, and that helps hold it in there. So just go ahead and slide it on. Let me make sure. Yep, didn't move. And go ahead and just slide it in, and that holds the nut in. And then you put your washer again on your screw, and these are 632 3/4 inch long, and I think the Allen size here is like a 7/64. And go ahead and put it on, and you screw it on. Again, you can set this at any angle you want. Normally what I've been doing on my V-tail is flying, anywhere from 40 to 45 degrees, but you can experiment with that even further. And then go ahead and just tighten it up on there, and you'll see it tightens up really, really well. Loosen it up a little bit, and you can set it at any angle you want then, and tighten it down, and that's what I've done here. And after you get to the angle you want, just tighten it up. I've found some pretty good handy tools on helping me set up these angles, and actually I found it at Home Depot and Lowe's. They have them. but you can use most anything you want to derive your angle. You know, I even think the iPhone even has an app where you can put the phone on there and adjust it and see what angle it is. But anyway, once you set your angle, you lock it down. What I would suggest is that after you fly it a few times and you like it and you settle on that angle, if it was me, I would go ahead to keep it that way from then on, is go ahead and put a drop of super glue in here. And if you put it right in this area right here, and you use the thin, it'll seep in and takes, this nylon works very, very good with super glue. And you put it in there and it will lock it in pretty much forever. Very, very tough, made of glass reinforced nylon, really good and tough. Also, the hole spacing is the same, and it's on the site as our standard motor mounts. But the way these motor mounts are made, you can, and they're 3 millimeter thick, you can go ahead and drill any size hole pattern you want, and just screw directly into your motor instead of having the motor mount on the motor that's screwed onto here or tie band. So you can use it for any kind of motor mount pretty much that you have. You just drill them out on there. And you can also use these, and we'll have some videos coming up, but not only for an adjustable, but you can use it as a standard motor mount. In other words, all your motor mounts are using these on there now. So works really well. It's an option you have if you want to put a different motor on, or if you you know, and want to screw the motor directly down to the motor mount. You can use these. Use the 5/8 screws. I normally drill a hole, you know, right in the top, or you can actually, you know, drill it into the side and or the bottom, and put the screw in, however you want to do it, whatever looks better on your application or on your multi-rotor, and just drill a 1/8 inch hole through here, and then use a 1/16 inch bit again to drill a pilot hole into the wood, and put your 5/8 screw in that we furnish, and it'll hold it in for you. But these can be used as motor mounts, like I was saying, on a standard multi-rotor, or if you have a V-tail, you can use it as an adjustable motor mount. And then with a few other options that come with it, you can use it as a swivel motor mount. We're going to be doing a few pretty interesting things in the future, is that we're using these as motor mounts on a 480, and we're actually giving them a tilt and running the motors at a slight tilt inward on this side and that side. And we'll be showing you some of the flight video of that and how it responds to it. So there's a lot of different things you can do with these. It's pretty interesting, all the different effects you can get and flying effects you can get out of it. So it's if you're into multi-rotors, it's another option to do a little bit more experimentation and trying some new things out. But I think if you try these motor mounts out, you're really going to like them. Not only for the adjustable motor mount for a V-tail, but using it as a regular motor mount in lieu of our standard ones, giving you the option to screw your motor straight onto it and giving you a little bit different look. This is Danny with QuadLugs. Please subscribe. I'll see you real soon.